Hey there guys, this is AT from the AT Show here, and today I bring you a different type of video. Today I'm going to tell you my predictions for the 2017 NBA playoffs. Yes guys, I'm going to tell you my predictions, because why the hell not? So anyway, I'm going to start with the West, and then the East, and then West and East, and West and East. You know, whatever, I'll go along and I'll just, every time I do it I'll explain why I think this is going to happen. So anyway, alright, so the first round between Warriors and the Blazers, I got no shock, Warriors. Alright, I'll explain why. Well, actually, I don't even really need an explanation, just look at the roster. I mean, Lillard's good by himself, but he's by himself. Anyway, next one, the Jazz and the Clippers. Alright, this match is going to be arguably the best first match of the first round, arguably, if everything goes correctly. But this is gonna be close. This could potentially really go up to 7 games. But I'm gonna pick the Jazz over the Clippers, because I think the Jazz are playing well together. They got Hayward going. They got like Gobert doing his stuff. I'm probably butchering these pronunciations, but don't kill me on that. So anyway, got the Jazz in 7, possibly. Or before that, even if they get lucky enough. Alright, so next round, we got the Rockets and we got the Thunder. Alright, Thunder fans, please don't kill me. But, got the Rockets over the Thunder. I'm going to explain why. So here's the thing. Westbrook is going to win the battle, but Harden is going to win the war. Because in the end, the playoffs is not really about who's the better players, but who's the better team. So I can see the Thunder winning like 2 games off of this. I can see I can see the Thunder winning 2 games off of this, but the Rockets succeeding because they have like a full team going. Also, their coach is pretty good this year. I forgot his name. Oh yeah, D'Antoni. Yeah, they got him going. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So anyway, Spurs and Grizzlies. The playoff rematch, same thing as last year. I'm going to go with the Spurs. Same result. Actually, second verse, same as the first. So anyway, I got them sweeping them. Maybe Memphis will win 1 game if they're lucky, but I see a sweep. So anyway, now on to the Eastern Conference, where we'll see Boston and Chicago. See, you know how I said the Jazz and the Clippers are going to be the best playoff series of the first round? Well, this is their competition, because these teams are pretty damn close this year. They were like, what, 2-2, I think? Also, you know what, the Bulls, they were supposed to be like a top 3, maybe even first place. They were supposed to be first place. That was their prediction this year, but stuff happened, I guess. And also, people are saying they found their rhythm, but maybe not. So anyway, I could see this game easily going up to Game 6 or Game 7. But based on what I've seen, I'm going to go with the Celtics winning this one. I mean, I like the Bulls and all, but they're too inconsistent. Wade's old. Butler's pretty good, but Rondo might not cooperate, I guess you can say. Alright, on to the next round. So anyway, I got the Celtics in like 6 or 7 games. So anyway, next round, Washington and Atlanta. Alright, this one's going to be like a close series, but it's not going to be all that intense, I don't think. It could be good or it could be alright. So anyway, with this one, I picked DC because, because Atlanta's given up way too much this year. Like, they gave up Kyle Korver, which was like one of their big assets. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. The Korver give up would be huge with this. And what is Dwight gonna do? Dwight is not gonna carry them, so I'm gonna give it to DC with Bradley Beal and John Wall. Also, Gortat's doing pretty good for himself, so you gotta include that in there. I think this might go up to 6 games. 6 games. I'm gonna go with 6 games. This sounds like a good one for this. Anyway, next up we got Toronto and Milwaukee. Guys. Alright, I know Toronto is not good at this thing we guys call playoffs, but okay, fine, I should not be talking after last year, after they beat the Heat. But anyway, you know what? Even though that's not really their thing, I'm gonna go with them for this because because Milwaukee's like first year in the playoffs. Giannis needs to get like used to this. And also, the Milwaukee lacks playoff experience. Toronto's got like a good amount. Also, who said Toronto's like not going to do good? They got like the Serge Ibaka, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan combo that's going to go for them. And yeah, they're going to do pretty good off of that. I think so. Anyway, arguably the easiest choice between Cleveland and Indiana, I'm going to go with Cleveland. Do I need to give him an explanation? Okay, no, I don't. So anyway, I'm going to go with Cleveland. Indiana might win a game. If maybe Paul George will have one of those random games where he goes off for like 40. Like, no 40, more like 50. And that's all I got. So anyway, on to the second round of this intense playoff series. So anyway, Golden State and Utah. Honestly, anyone up against the Golden State's going to lose to them. Wait, no, okay, I'm sorry. Well, it's not easily, but this one's going to be an okay, maybe good match, but I can see Golden State taking this in 6. Maybe 6. I can see the Jazz bringing it up to 6, nothing more. I can see them going up to 6, and that's about it. So anyway, next up would be Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs. I think this is going to be a good playoff series. Well, well, it could be great if depending on how people play, but I like Pop. I do like Harden. I like his beard. I like his stats. I like his team. But Spurs. Cause it's a Spurs. They're like 66? I don't know. 66 wins this year. It's like so many times I won 66. Wait, no, I'm not even. Whatever. Okay, Spurs win against the Rockets because Spurs are Spurs and they like spur things up. Never mind. So anyway, I can see them winning in like 5, maybe 6 games. Okay, what's with me on 5 and 6? But whatever. 5, I can see this going up to a game 6. Maybe I can see it going up to game 6 max. So anyway, on to the East. Celtics, Wizards. Who do I got? Alright, this one's going to be a pretty good series, but I'm going to go with the Celtics. Because, Celtics are, like, got that winning experience going. DC is, like, pretty good and all with, like, Wall and Beal, but they're inconsistent at times. And yet, Celtics have Isaiah Thomas and, like, all the other assets along with him. And yeah, it's going to be a tough series. Might go up to 7. But I can see the Celtics coming on this one. Because they're first in the East, and also young team that's evolving with their awesome coach Brad Stevens. I like DC, but they're not going to be the Celtics. Alright, so anyway, next up would be the rematch between Toronto and Cleveland. Yeah, you guys know why. So anyway, I'm just going to explain, because how Toronto has like that little thing with Serge Ibaka, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. I like that combination, but that's not going to beat LeBron. That's not going to beat LeBron in the playoffs. Because Kyrie is going to like do stuff, and then Love's going to help him, but LeBron's going to go off on them again. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. I can see this going up to 6 games, maybe 7 if the extreme lucky. They got to be extremely lucky to bring it up to 7, Toronto. Anyway, on to the Western Conference Finals. So anyway, this is definitely going to go up to 6 or 7. This is without a doubt going to go up to 6 games or 7 games. That's what I'm going to go with. There's no way this is going to end in 4 or 5, depending on if okay, what this is based off if nobody gets injured and if nobody gets injured. So if people get injured, the playoff series might be altered a tiny bit, but if no one's injured, I can see. Sorry, Spurs fans. Warriors in 7. I love the Spurs, but the Warriors are just really unstoppable with Kevin Durant now. They literally won like 14 games without KD like in the end of the year, so they got their groove going. They're going to get him back soon. And yeah, sure, they're going to be like a little bit inconsistent at the start, but that's not going to stop them from like winning. So anyway, now that that's underway, I'm going to go with the finals in the East. Celtics and Calves. Man, the NBA is kind of getting repetitive. Calves. So anyway, I picked the Cavs over the Celtics because, number one, because 2 words really, LeBron James. I like the Celtics and Isaiah Thomas and like all their assets. Like they can get to the Eastern Conference Finals for sure, but I really cannot see the Celtics taking LeBron away from his like 7th final in a row. I really cannot see that happening, no matter how hard I try. Sorry, Celtics fans, you might get him next year if you bring in Hayward or whoever else you are targeting. So anyway, but for now, I got the Cavs in like, I don't know what to call this because the Cavs nearly swept the Hawks not last year. Was it last year? Never mind. So the Hawks were 10 games above them, but yeah, the Cavs swept them. Or something like that. So anyway, you know what? Cavs win. Cavs win that. And now on to the NBA Finals that I'm pretty sure we have not seen before. The Cavs and the Warriors. And the winner, in my opinion, would probably be... Alright, don't judge me. This is my opinion, guys. You guys can argue about it in the comments and, destroy each other's channels about it. I got Warriors. Yes, guys, I picked the Warriors. Look, guys, I'm not a LeBron hater. I totally am not. Even though I'm, a Heat fan and, Actually, no, I'm a Heat fan. I like LeBron more than the typical fan. But... Golden State. Cough Kevin Durant. Cough Steph Curry. Cough Clay. Cough Green. Alright, you know what? But Cleveland, they're too inconsistent. And also, every time, they play the Warriors, they always, the Warriors, blew them out, 2 times in a row last year. But not counting Christmas. Christmas was special. But, I think the Cavs can, bring it up within Game 6. Or maybe even a Game 7. Maybe even a Game 7. The last one I'm kind of confused about because LeBron manages to beat, the 73-win team with, a 55-win Cavs. But what's stopping him from doing it this year, too? Who knows? Is Golden State better this year than they were last year? I don't know. Let's let them decide that in the playoffs. And will Stephen Curry become regular season Curry or playoff Curry? I don't know the answers to this. I don't think anyone really does yet. Anyway, the NBA champions, Golden State Warriors. How will they win? Maybe 6, 7. This could go either way. This could be in a quick sweep, or it could be a close Game 7 game. Who knows? Maybe LeBron can take him on again. Come on, LeBron, take him on. Okay, you know what? No bias. Anyway, Warriors win. This has been my 2017 NBA playoff predictions. Now, if you liked my guesses, then leave a like. And if you disagree with my guesses, then leave a like anyway. So you know what? Comment your opinion if you got any altercations you would do with this. I don't know. Just I'm not really an analyst or expert in the NBA. So anyway, this is just my opinion, or it's my predictions. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. So, I guess, bye. And subscribe for more.